Hi, my name is Holly9999 and today I'm gonna show you something truly amazing featuring redstone, pistons and gravel. Now, as you can see here, we have some kind of wall and there is a door up there. Now, how can I get up there? Well, the answer is easy. Just press this button. And now something happens. And here we go. I can go up to the top and stop these pistons. I'm up at the top and I've completed this very short adventure map. Well, this is how it works. There's a lot of pistons, they push some gravel, and I have some train stations over here. And let's get over to them now, shall we? Here we have a little version of it. Now we have our stairs, we have our gravel, we have our pistons, we have our redstone, everything is in the right order. Now, the thing about pistons is they push, as most of you probably know, they push one out, as you're gonna see in a moment. Now, gravel, that's the essential part, because gravel, unlike almost anything else in Minecraft, do follow the laws of physics. It falls down. Now, and this is very important, you could also use sand, but you cannot use the ender dragon egg, because if it gets pushed by a piston, although it falls down, if it gets pushed by a piston, it's going to get destroyed. And an anvil can be pushed by a piston. So an anvil does not work either. Now, what this thing is going to do is it's going to push all the gravel one out. So all these stairs are going to be pushed one out. Then the gravel is going to fall down, which is going to lock the stair in the top in its position. Now it's going to do the same thing, pushing the rest out, locking the stair in its position. Now it's going to do the same, locking the stair in its position, locking the next stair in its position, the next time it's going to push out. And that's probably it. Now, for this we need the pistons to push sometimes. And for this we need a redstone clock. For those of you who does not know what redstone clock is, it's a device which sends out a signal of redstone repeatedly. So it's going to turn that redstone wire on and off, on and off, on and off, on and off, all the time. And then it's going to get the piston to push and subtract again, and then push and subtract again, and then that's the mechanism. Now let's see it one more time where we actually can see what happens. And there we have our stairway as before. We can walk up here. We have completed our little adventure map. Now, this cannot be subtracted anyway, I've found, and not in this design, as you probably can see. So it's not good for your survival worlds or anything like that. It's probably best for an adventure map or something like that. Now, you probably noticed that I destroyed this piece of redstone right here to get it to stop. Now obviously you can do something else. You can do something with pistons and all that kind of stuff. You do not need to kind of go in and manually destroy that thing to stop it. But yeah, that's up to you. Now, there are some problems, because you can get this to be bigger and more pretty and wider. The width, I think it's called, it's not a problem. It can be as wide as you want it to. But the height, the higher it gets, the longer it's going to take. Oh, lag. And also there is a maximum height, because there is at one point where pistons won't push blocks anymore. I think the maximum height is 12, I think. And if you get beyond that height, it will not work because the pistons are not going to push out. And there's also another problem, as I mentioned before. The higher it gets, the longer it's going to take. Because when gravel falls, which is again the essential part of this machine, it cannot be destroyed by a player. You can see I cannot hit it. If I try to hit it, I do not hit anything. Let's do that again. Nothing. Alright. Yet, if it falls and a piston hits it, pushes it, while it's falling, it's going to be destroyed. And that's why the higher it gets, the longer the ticks have to be. Now, let me show you how that is going to go wrong, right here. As you can see, we have 3 pieces of gravel right here just lying around, because it was twice that this went wrong. These 2 stairs, first it destroyed 2 pieces, no, second it destroyed 2 pieces, first it destroyed 1, no, I'm getting confused. Well, it destroyed some pieces of gravel, let's just say that, and that's why it then, well, kind of destroyed this thing. Because now I can't go up, I can't even jump that far, and I'm just stuck in my adventure map. So you have to put this at a very, very good timing. There's going to be, well, some things that's not going to work, some things are going to work. But something I've found is that if you take one full delay on everyone, it actually can take all of this. If you take full delay, it can push up to this height, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 16 ticks of delay is going to be 8 pieces high. Now, this is the machine. Now, if you get this too high, as mentioned before, it won't push. And let me just demonstrate that real quick. If we have a very long line of gravel, as we are going to have in very, very big stairs, the bigger, the longer the line of gravel will get. It's not going to push. As you can see, this would normally push, and I can demonstrate that by destroying this piece. But because there's so much gravel, it's not going to push. And that's why this won't work if it's too high. Now, that's just about it, I think. Oh yeah, and of course you over here, oh, that I have mentioned, I'm sorry. That's about it. Drink some tea, have a nice day, and goodbye.